Welcome to Amazing Women, where we provide guidance, inspiration, and practical solutions for women balancing their career and personal lives. I am Adenike Adekpito, and today's topic is one that is crucial for everyone, especially career women: building a support system, relying on family, friends, and networks. In today's fast-paced world, no one can do it all alone. Whether it's managing family, work, or personal time, having strong support system is essential to succeed and thrive. Building a reliable network of family, friends, and professional connections can make a huge difference in reducing stress and maintaining balance in life. Joining us today is Doris Enaje. She is MD CEO Dido Events. Thank you for being with us here today, ma'am.
Thank you for having me.
We're so glad. We can't wait to hear your thoughts on the vital topic.
That's fine.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Studies have shown that people with strong support system are 50% more likely to feel less stressed and maintain better mental and emotional health than those without one. A supportive network provides the emotional, practical, and sometimes professional backup that we need to succeed. The statistics highlight the importance of building and nurturing relationships with family, friends, and professional networks for personal well-being and success. Why do you think having a strong relationship with family, friends, network is essential for working women?
It's actually important to help you build your personal and professional goals. It makes you more relaxed in whatever you do. Having a strong relationship with your family, friends, and everyone around you makes you concentrate on what you really are facing in achieving your goals.
What are the different types of support women should look out for when building a support system?
Okay, women should look out for emotional support, look out for professional support, and look out for physical support.
Okay. Do you like to expatiate a little?
Yes. When you talk about emotional support, you have you need to ask, listen, and empathize. That in that case, you engage in conversations.
Okay.
And when you listen to the conversations, you should be eager to provide solution to whatever the challenge is. That's for the emotional support. And for the physical support, it's giving a helping hand to who needs it at a point in time. If it's even empathizing with that person at that point, it's fine. You provide that. And when it comes to the professional support, how are you supporting? Is it officially your mentor, your mentee on the professional line? What are the questions they come to you to ask for? And what are the support you can give on your line of business? So that's it.
That's interesting.
Thank you.
Now, we all know that family is the first line of support system for a woman.
Yes.
So now, how can they, as a woman, how can we strengthen the relationship between us and our family?
All right. For me, family is where life begins and love never ends. So your family is the first place. You can't give what you don't have.
Yes.
So you must have been nurtured in that family with love. So when you have love in the family, it's very easy growing up. You build it, the bond is there. You are relaxed when you even want to leave your children to go out. Do you understand? So the family is there. That's in the case of those really very close to the family. So the family is a very good place to start. And when your family is fine, when you're good in you, whatever you're bringing out from the family, you can put it out there. If you have been groomed with love, if you have been brought up with love, so going out there, you give out love to people. So the family is key before meeting out people.
How about those that do not have family support? What are the alternative way to sort?
well, you
support.
must have somebody. There's always something to offer. There's nobody to pour, not to offer anything. Do you understand? So when you don't have your family members there, you have people around you that can offer that support. Is it in case of, let me take family life as example. You have your steward there, you have your nanny there taking care of your children. They may not be your family members.
Exactly.
Yes, but they offer such help that family members will be offering. And over time, I believe when people are around you for a very long time, they are no longer friends but stewards. Eventually, they turn it out to be your family.
No, yeah, that's true.
So, family just comes in somehow.
Yes, family comes in somehow, and that also leads us to asking about friendship.
Yeah.
Now, friendship is also a crucial part of this.
Yes.
How can we women actually rely on our friends, without making them feel overwhelmed? That, leaning on them can be sometimes, heavy, but then how do you make them feel like they should be relaxed and not be overwhelmed with?
Well, when you talk of overwhelm, I don't think, when you call it friendship, it shouldn't be a burden. Yes. So you should have always something to offer, whether spiritually, materially, financially, you have something to offer. But when you don't have all of that, before you call that person your friend, there must be something. Even when it's not giving you, you may be giving the financial aspects, the moral aspect. There might be something the person you don't have,
Yeah.
or what you really want from that person that is giving. So for you to say this person is my friend, there must be something you've seen in that person.
Yes.
So that person is in a way giving you
The value.
the value.
Yes.
Do you understand? So that is it.
Thank you so much for that. How can women identify and nurture friendship that, provides reliable support in a positive way?
Well, it's very easy to identify that. When you have that friend around you that seeks your interests, that wants you to be relaxed, that wants you to be happy, that wants you to be mentally balanced, it's very easy. So when you identify such a person, you get closer to the person, and what's the person's interest? You try to respect such a person, try to be available, you just reciprocate.
Exactly.
That is it. You reciprocate whatever the person is giving to you, you reciprocate. So in doing that, I think the friendship will stand the test of time.
Thank you so much for that, Ma.
You're welcome.
We've already touched on some great insights about the importance of family and friendship in building a strong support system. But we are just getting started. After the break, we'll discuss how professional networks can play a vital role in supporting career growth and personal well-being. Stay with us. Welcome back to Amazing Women. Before the break, we explored the role of family and friends in building a support system. Now let's shift our focus to professional networks. This can just be as essential, especially for women navigating their careers. So, Mom, how can women build and engage with their professional networks to support their career growth?
All right, thank you. You can do that by trying to identify what your interests are. What line of business are you into? What line of profession are you into? In whatever you do, there's always someone ahead of you. There's someone you look up to. So you try to identify that, invest in yourself, and improve on what you do. So you have such people around you. Are you into cake making, for example? Your cake tastes so good, but you've not learned the art of doing the decoration, the fondant well. Why not just pick up an act where you perfect your business? You do that, and in business line, you engage yourself in what improves your business line, and you can't be indoors and intend to make connection. Be outgoing, engage in team bonding, networking online. Even you can do a lot on your phone. So with your phone, you can connect with the world. So what are your interests, area of interest? Identify it even on your phone. If you take spending on yourself, please do that. It will improve your lifestyle, it will improve your networking, and when you improve on yourself, people will want to interact with you.
What role do mentors play in a woman's professional life, and how can we find the right mentor to guide us?
Well, mentors are very key in one's life. You have your area of interest, you see a particular person on your line of business or profession, you look forward to them, you look up to them for direction. Sometimes, what do they do that really interests you? Take, for instance, working in a bank now, you see your boss, your direct boss, how does she perceive as a junior colleague? So what is her level of attainment? What has she attained? You just see yourself looking up to other. I want to get to this person's level over and above with time. So that one helps you to improving yourself. Is it taking professional courses? Is it writing ICANN exams just to get to that level that person is? Or is it in your area of, let me take my decoration for example. I used to look up to Elizabeth R. That's one day I'll get Lagos job when it comes to decorations. Do you understand? So you just find yourself looking out for the jobs she has done. You find yourself want to work close to at least what she has done. Do you understand?
What strategies can women use to advocate for themselves and seek for help from colleagues without feeling like they're asking for too much?
You can't really ask for too much. It should be open for conversation. Always ask questions and try to know your limits. When you ask questions, know when it's working for you. When you get positive response from this person, you know such a person is someone you walk up to for ideas.
We've covered how family, friends, and professional networks can offer support we need to succeed. But after the break, we'll explore the essence of giving back to your support system and maintaining balance in these relationships. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Amazing Women. We've been discussing how to build and rely on a support system. Now let's talk about maintaining balance in these relationships and ensuring that we give as much as we receive. Can you give us examples of how women can be mindful of giving back, whether it's to the family, to the friends, or professional networks?
Okay. In giving back, you accept successes. When people are being successful around you, you celebrate them. You don't be dependent on them in spite of accepting their help. You should be able to balance it. When they give you help, you should be able to reciprocate it. And you celebrate other people when they are being successful in their art.
Thank you so much for the insightful ideas and your thoughts. Really, they're all valuable. We appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Personally, let's go into you now. Let's know you. How have you been able to build a professional support system, striking the balance, and generally, how has it been working for you?
All right. Building the support system has really been easy for me because, like I told you, starting from the family, my family has always been there for me. So, and luckily for me, they live almost everywhere around me. Yes, take for instance, I stay here in Ojodu. My sister stays very close, my mom all around. So when I have to be outside Lagos or on projects, it's easy for me to take my kid or my kids there, stay here for some time while I go about my business. And when it comes to the business line too, the people around me are very supportive. Over time, they understand what my interests are, what our likes are, what's been working for us over time. So they've mastered that art that you really don't need to be with them at all time. With interaction on phone, send messages back that this is where we are at this point, you telling them to change it from this to that, it perfectly works for you with your staff you have around you, so, and home. I think that's basically it.
Now, are there any risk of you relying too much on them, and how have you been able to balance that without?
It's vice versa. There's no much risk. Take, for instance, my team as we speak, they're outside Lagos. So sometimes you have to pay for it. So if you are working in Lagos, what incentive you have to give them may not be as much as what you give them when going outside Lagos. They even pray to go outside Lagos because it's extra for them. So it's vice versa. You pay for it while they carry out your job.
What are the signs that the support system is becoming one-sided? And how can they address this to keep the relationship healthy?
A support system is actually supposed to make your life better. It's supposed to help you. So when it's becoming uncomfortable, choky, then you know that's not the right path to trail. So one should try to address it. You talk to the person, have a conversation. I'm no longer comfortable with this. Can you stop XYZ so that we can work better? If the person takes it, fine. And if the person is not willing to take it or take to correction, I think it's the relationship that needs to stop. Then you find an alternative.
We've learned so much about building and maintaining a strong support system, but there is still more to explore. After the break, we'll hear Doris Enaje's final advice on how to build long-lasting relationships that would support both your personal and professional growth. Stay with us. Welcome back to Amazing Women. As we wrap up this insightful conversation, we've learned about the importance of family, friends, and network in building a support system. Now let's hear Doris Enaje's final thought on how to create lasting, meaningful relationships that help women thrive both personally and professionally. How can women maintain long-term relationships within their support system?
All right, I think the key is do unto others what you want them to do to you. So you love them. In loving them, you respect them. When you respect them, you try to be fair. And when you're fair, every other thing falls in place.
How can women continue to grow their support system in their career and their personal lives?
Okay, in trying to grow support system, you work well with people around you. People are available in your community, where you live, where you work. Try to build a good personal relationship with them. Try to work well with your workers. Try to be nice to your family members. And when all of that is sorted, you're at peace.
So now, what are your advice for women who are just starting out in their careers and also looking forward to building a support network?
Well, no one is an island. You should try to have people around you. You should be humble. Take positive advices from people, and particularly at home, you can have people to help out in something, so that you could be mentally stable to carry out your work on the professional aspects. And when it comes to professional lines too, don't be too proud. Look at people before you. There's nothing you are today that there's always someone ahead of you. So take examples from your superiors. That's those you can really learn from, those you admire. It will help you a long way.
Thank you so much, Doris Enaje, for sharing your thoughts and ideas. We really appreciate that because they were all insightful.
Thank you.
Yes, from Amazing Women, we have this token for you. Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're
God
welcome.
bless Amazing Women.
To our viewers, we hope today's episode has inspired you and reflect on your support system and how you can nurture and grow it. Remember, no one can succeed alone, and having the right people by your side can make all the difference. If you'd like to share your thoughts and experiences, reach out to us on social media. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching Amazing Women, and we'll see you next time with more inspiring and informative discussion. Take care and keep building those strong support systems. Bye for now.